Well, I guess it's time for another comeback in The Sims 4. After years of speculation behind every single flower-themed new object that appeared in the catalog, I mean, really, I've seen people getting excited about possible hints at fairies every single time The Sims team announces anything. Well, the good news is that it seems fairies are actually making their so longed for comeback. Apparently, a pack trailer will be released on June the 12th, and the team shared a teaser for it during their latest live stream they hosted on their YouTube channel. Obviously, things happened before this, the usual leaks of information on third-party platforms that happen literally every single time they have a new expansion pack coming. But now, for those who didn't believe it then, the news has been confirmed. The teaser they showed was basically just a shot of a fairy house with music. A post on the Sims community writes that, quote, "The new fairy home seems to be surrounded in new foliage, trees, and the brand new world, which is rumored to be focused on New Zealand," end quote. I mean, I don't know. To me, the background of this fairy house looks a lot like New Crest at night, but maybe it's just me. I also found out that the team created a landing page just as a teaser for this expansion pack. The website is called somethingisgrowing.com. And no, it's not some legal weed dispensary kind of thing. It basically teases some of the features for this upcoming pack. Apparently, the new world will be named Innisgreen, a quote, "beautifully lush world where Sims live in harmony with nature." And I know this is really just a subtle introduction to what's new with the pack, but girl, do not worry, they are already clarifying that world maps with more than 3 neighborhoods. The Sims 4 said no thank you to that. Because just like we've been seeing lately with all the most recent expansion packs, this new world of Innisgreen is also confirmed to have 3 neighborhoods only. Also, I really don't know what to say about the graphics on this showcase website they made for the pack. It's giving AI art to me. Like, do you know when you see those videos that use AI to imagine what Disney live-action movies would look like if they had been released in Technicolor? I don't know. I'm getting the same vibe. Okay, so I know many players have been waiting for this addition to the game for many years. I mean, almost 11 years, babe, since The Sims 4 came out. So because of that, I don't want to be harsh on this announcement. Like, if you're happy about fairies, I love it for you, and honestly, I get it. It is content that the community has been asking for a long time, but still, when I saw this was announced and watched this teaser, I still kind of shook my head. The first reason why I shook my head is the obvious one, the elephant in the freaking room, and that is the current situation of The Sims 4 and its endless run and its infinite amount of packs. Honestly, if I were a new player right now and wanted to try The Sims 4, the entire catalog of extra content I could get would give me anxiety just by looking at it, and I would have so many questions, especially when it comes to redundant content. Like, how many packs do I really need for family gameplay? Do I need My Wedding Stories and Lovestruck for romantic relationships? Why do vampires and werewolves have their own packs but mermaids don't? My list would go on and on and on, honey. But also, I am sorry, The Sims 4 team, but it's just impossible to wipe out people's memories. And I know you guys hate players who are older than 20 years old, but it takes only a quick look at The Sims 3 catalog on the EA app to realize that Occults were all part of one expansion pack back then. And okay, sure, it's not like they need to copy-paste content from one title to the other, but even conceptually, it just makes sense to me to have a supernatural as a concept for one freaking pack. The Sims 4 is just sitting there slicing a big ham into minuscule slices and calling that a success. And okay, this new expansion's title allegedly is Enchanted by Nature, so they'll probably add something else, recycle some old animations, create maybe a new activity table, and shove in an objective-based small quest in the new world, just to make it look like the pack isn't only about fairies or some BS like that. But obviously, they know fans are interested in the pack mainly because of fairies, because people have been asking for them for a long time, and because the presence of fairies is something that has already existed in previous titles. I think that's what makes me eye roll the most, to be honest. Like, it's very hard for The Sims 4 to now come up with something new we haven't seen in a sim game before. So when they do release new content, it should be an improved version of how we had it before. I'm not saying necessarily a better version, but at least an improved one. What you do get with The Sims 4 instead is content that existed before, but got sliced into extra thin pieces and also downsized to fit the limitations of the base game. And yes, that's usually pretty underwhelming to experience. In order to get the same amount of content, actually, let's say in order to get the same amount of occult classes that you do get in The Sims 3 Supernatural, The Sims 4 would require you to purchase vampires, realm of magic, werewolves, and this new pack, with the interesting difference that The Sims 3 Supernaturals is an expansion pack, while vampires, realm of magic, and werewolves are all game packs. But the upcoming pack will be a... drumroll please. Expansion pack! Because why not, honey? Let's just milk this cow as much as we can. Ah, and also, even if you got all 3 game packs and the new expansion pack, you still wouldn't get zombies, for example, and you do get those in The Sims 3 Supernatural. Plus, one might argue that a lot of the features you get with Supernatural might include things you would need The Sims 4 Life and Death for. So, adding that pack, an expansion pack of course, adding that pack to the list would make the equivalent of The Sims 3 Supernatural in The Sims 4 become 3 game packs and 2 expansion packs. I'm sorry, but that's just insane. Anyway, insanity aside, I am curious to see the official trailer for this new pack, not only to spot the possible new gameplay features, but also to see the approach to the topic and the execution of this supernatural class. In the meantime, I want to hear from you, so let me know your thoughts about the upcoming release of The Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature, which will only be the 19th expansion pack for this never-ending chapter of the Sims franchise. Don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and while you're at it, feel free to join me here at the Drama House for more updates and deep dives on the past, present, and future of life simulation video games. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate you. My name is Lady Drama, and I hope I'll see you very soon.